Let's play Alter Ego. What if you could live your life over again? Alter Ego is an online life simulation browser game. It's hard to explain. Welcome to Alter Ego. This game was suggested to me by my cousin who told me you should play this browser game, Alter Ego. It's funny. He told me some stuff about it. I was like, all right, that sounds really interesting. So I'll play it blindly and see how this goes. I believe it's just like a text-based adventure through our own life. And so let's try it out. I guess this thing's on iPhone and Android devices. So I guess I could get that on my phone. I have an iPhone device. And donation, I don't have any money. I have $16 in my bank account. So I'm sorry, can't donate. But if you can donate if you enjoy this game, I guess. Anyways, let's play the game online as opposed to offline. This is in a browser, so start a new game. The game begins not long before your first birthday, as opposed to my second, where most people usually start off. I'm going to be a male, because that's what I am. You are in a warm, dark, comfortable place. This has been your place since you became aware that you are alive. It's almost time to enter a different world now. Come out fighting, come out peacefully, stay in a little longer. You know, I have trouble getting out of bed sometimes. I always snooze the alarm. So I'm going to stay in just a little bit longer. Okay, you certainly can't be blamed for wanting to stay someplace safe and warm. Besides, you're learning early that social merits of being fashionably late. I guess I'll come out peacefully now. I've snoozed. What a good sport. Are you sure you're ready for this? It can get pretty hectic out there. I'll give you one more chance to try to stay a little longer. Would you like to? Nah, I better get out of there. That's the spirit. You're an easy delivery. Your mom and dad took special classes to help you. Oh, thanks, Mom and Dad. Go out there and give 'em heck. You're still too good to swear. Oh, okay. I said good to swear, young to swear. Happy birthday and welcome to the world. From now on, life will begin to change rapidly. You will learn to accept responsibility, build up your resources, manage yourself physically and emotionally. The events that transpire over the course of the next few days include your mother is proud when someone points at you and tells her you look just like a little porcelain angel. Your father buys you a baseball bat. I'm not even... and glove for use in a year or so when you get older. All right, Dad. You develop a mild respiratory infection that causes some concern, but no. That's funny because I actually was born with a whooping cough in real life. I did have a respiratory infection when I was born. This is kind of concerned. I don't think my dad bought me a baseball bat and glove, though. Before we get properly started, let's begin with a few questions to establish your personality. I will honestly, yep. The people who know me best like me as a person. I want to make sure to click that. Like me, yes, true. When I am ill, I become short-tempered and snap at people. When I become ill, no, I wouldn't say that. When I'm grumpy, I am. I am likely to speak whatever comes to mind. I usually think about what I say before I say it. I don't want to say something dumb. An important part of every job is knowing whom to impress. I have to say yes. I guess I'll agree with that. I think that questions like this are stupid and meaningless. No, love those questions. I am a light sleeper who stares at you, and that's false. Revenge is sweet. It can be. For the sake of this, I'll go true. Often feel slow, tired, and down in the dumps. No. I'm fascinated by car accidents and other disaster scenes. Fascinated sounds kind of creepy, like I'm obsessed with car accidents and... No, I'm not. I'm extremely sensitive to criticism. No. Tip, if you have a YouTube channel, make sure that's false. You'll do a whole lot better in the world. I get nervous performing in front of people, even when the task is something I know by heart. Yes. The people around me seem happier than I do. It depends on the person. I'm going to go with false. I feel like I've been happier than most people around me as of late. I often get the urge to touch walls on which wet paint signs are hung. No. On important matters, I usually follow my parents' advice. Honestly, my parents don't give me too much advice, really. I've always been more of a solo thing. I kind of follow my own advice. And I made it this far in life. It is possible that we live in a world where people can watch our every move. I'm gonna 1984 shit in here. I would have casual sex. Sure. When I'm in a quiet place, I get the urge to scream. No, I'm not that crazy. As a kid to tell a white lie if it's guaranteed to bring great personal gain. I wouldn't say it's okay. I wouldn't say it's okay to tell a white lie. Eventually everyone does tell a white lie to get a personal gain. It happens. I wouldn't say it's okay to do it. It is often pointless to try and discuss problems with other people. No, of course not. Last page. I am easily embarrassed. I can be, yes. Children should be seen, not heard. What? I'm gonna go false. I find it difficult to break the ice and no. I'm good at icebreakers. I love icebreakers. My parents were strict disciplinaries. No. You can usually judge a person by first impressions. You can. It's not entirely them. Some people are socially awkward, like me. Like, I wouldn't want to be judged entirely on my first impressions because I'm an onion. Or I just called myself an ogre. It's all ogre now. One way of getting people to treat you fairly is to take an aggressive stance and make them win you. Wait. Treat you fairly is to take an aggressive stance and make them win you over. I'm going to go false. Not always. By the way, I noticed you're not locked in. That means I can save your game. I can't save your game. If you close the browser, you lose all your progress. Alright, I guess I will log in and save. So, give me a moment. A woman walks into a room holding a blanket and a bottle of warm white liquid. Yeah, I like white liquid. Select an option, cry or coo. What the fuck is coo? Not a fucking bird. That could be a bird. Nothing like a nice warm bottle and a quick hug from mom to get a kid. Oh, that was my mom? That was just some random woman. Ready to face the world. As she walks towards you with the bottle, she sees you smiling and interprets this as a sign that you want to play with her. No, bitch, please. I'm just showing my appreciation for the white liquid. She picks you up and holds you for 10 minutes. That's just too much cuddling with mom. This presents you quite a dilemma. Selection option. I love mother. Having to delay being fed is uncomfortable, but you're beginning to learn how important human contact is for survival. Your overall stress level increases, but socially you score a big plus. Oh, great. Stressing out. Like I already stress out a lot in life. What is this? What is this? I don't know what I'm doing. Do I select one of these? Occupation, none. Relationship status, unattached. Oh, so these are my stats. Cool. So there's my stats if you're wondering. I have money. I have 370 money. I'm making it far in life. I guess I'll click this. You don't have very many skills yet. As a matter of fact, life is pretty boring. Select a mood. I'll go quiet. Select an action. Let's look around. You look around and see a large blur about 11 inches away from your eye. Every once in a while it moves. Hey, wait a minute. Just as you had thought, it moved again. Keep looking. Congratulations, you found your hand! This may not seem like much of a big discovery, but it is! You will have to learn how to control your hands as part of childhood development. When you are an adolescent, those things are going to get you into quite a lot of trouble. Because that requires a different kind of hand control. Oh, I don't know what that means by that. I guess I could go to any of these. Let's go intellectual. Lying in your stomach in the crib, you notice an interesting object an arm's distance away. It has a round shape at the top and a ring on the bottom. Determination. I'm going to grasp that object. I'm going to use my hands. You have the fighting spirit of your Uncle Bill! You sneak and crawl on your belly like a combat soldier heading into battle. You reach your destination, grasp the rattle confidently, and drool on it in victory. Intellectual spear shows a marked increase. Select an action. I'm going to keep drooling on this thing because that sounds like something I would do in real life. Yes, saliva is something that infants seem to have never-ending supply of, or if you're HatchedGeneration. Manufacturing it will come in handy when someone you don't like picks up and starts spinning it around over his or her face. Keep practicing. What is this? Age? I'm going to go to emotional. You are lying on the floor of a big room on a soft, furry blanket. You are on your back, staring at the shadows that sometimes creep across the ceiling. Every so often, Mom and Dad passes by and make a funny face. Your hands grope in all directions, and your feet pat the floor gently, almost out of your control. I'm happy. I thought that said roll over and die for a second. I was like, wow. Yeah, let's make an O shape with my mouth. You pucker your cheeks in and out, take short, quick breaths. The skin on your face feels alternatively tight and loose. A person walks by and twirls their fingers at you. Who the fuck is this person? Let's find out. turn towards them. You're too young to keep the person in view for a long time. Whoever it is, he moves past in a blur. God, was that you? God? Alright, social. I feel like I should go to age. I feel that might age me or something. I want to continue being my baby. You were lying down in your crib and are greeted by a nosy neighbor who has a child around your age. The neighbor says, "Ma, look at that funny little nose." She turns to your mother and adds, "Don't worry, dear. I hear that noses are the last thing to look truly human." She picks you up. So, noses are the last thing to look truly human? Just call my nose funny. Collect the mouth. Yes. Fuck this lady. A nice puddle of saliva is formed inside your mouth. Open your mouth and drool on the neighbor. Splash! A gooey stream showers your neighbor's face and hands while you give her a glassy-eyed smile. She places you back in the crib and excuses herself. I said that weird. Excuses. I'm gonna go. Gosh, do I go through all this and then maybe like become? What does age do? Oh, so I could continue being a baby, or I could skip and lie, or start the game over again. You are in infancy. There are 7 stages of life in alter ego. You play from birth until death, whenever that may be. Your game is saved automatically. You may select icons in any order. They are sorted in approximately chronological order. Feel free to explore. Just close the window when you want to quit. Alright, I'm going to continue being a baby. So let's go ahead and go to intellectual. You are lying down in the crib while your mom and dad are speaking in the other room. You hear their voices, deep and muffled from beyond the door. Why aren't they paying attention to you? Are my parents going to get a divorce? Mom? Dad? I'm just going to go to bed sad. Perhaps you're feeling left out of things by your parents. This is understandable. But remember, they need some time alone too. You take a nap and awake, refreshed and alert. That's pretty much me when I'm sad. If I'm sad, I'll sleep, I'll wake up, and I'm like, it's a whole new world, and it's just great. So I could be a baby in real life. I'm a 19-year-old baby. I just figured out my life through this game. This isn't an alter ego. I am living my life right now. Wow, I'm gonna make some noises. You make a variety of noises using your mouth, lips, and so you make them over and over again. La 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 la. Suddenly your mom comes in. I'm having a good time making noises. This brings mom closer to you. She smiles at you and makes you feel very excited. You pound your hands up and down on the crib mattress and move your feet like a person riding a bicycle. You begin to notice that your sounds and movement create responses from others. I'm learning so much. It makes noises at her. At mother. I love mother. Ew. And let's stop making sounds because it's getting kind of weird. You have missed a good opportunity to develop speech and language skills. Some language experts believe language skills develop when parents begin to reward random sounds by giving attention. Others believe that language skills are the products of development of inborn structures. You do not suffer terribly as a result of your choice to be quiet. You will find out later that keeping your mouth shut can be much better than talking too much. Alright, so I guess we missed out on talking, but whatever. Alright, we could go to emotional. I'm going to go to emotional because it looks like we could wrap around and go this way. So, you have just awakened from a nice long nap. Oh, I love napping. Your mom comes in the room and wants to hold you. I'll just stay sleepy. Select an option. I'll smile. Yeah. It's a dog's life, isn't it? Nothing to do all day except eat, sleep, and wonder what life will be like when you're older. Is that my life? Like now? I'm really... I'm really connecting with this alter ego of mine. I really am. Does life really change after 2? Mama's coming closer. I'll attend to her. Yes, mother? Very good. Eye contact with your caretakers is very reinforcing to them. Parents often mistakenly think that it is the children who need all the attention. Believe me, parents want it too. Your eye contact with her makes her smile. Social and emotional spheres are increasing. Let's keep smiling. I'm happy today. Smiling makes your mom feel especially loving towards you. She brings your face closer to her face. Your face's touch. Shh. Be still. You're probably wondering why your mom is doing this. She wants you to kiss her. But now you've lost the opportunity. You'll have many more chances to learn this. I don't want to kiss mother. Alright. Family. It's time to go to Aunt Lucy's house. It's chilly outside, and you need to be dressed in coverall type suit. Alright, that sounds nice. Select an options. Go limp. Resist. I'll cooperate. I'm a good child. What a good baby! Your mother has very little trouble getting you into your suit. Your grandmother holds you while your mom gets dressed. No, she came. I'll be nice to Grandma. You are behaving yourself very nicely today. This is one of those experiences that your grandma will always remember. You have just become one of her favorite grandchildren and will be rewarded handsomely later in life. This can help if you get yourself into a jam, which you undoubtedly will. What if that happened in real life? Like, your grandmother grabs you and she's like, alright, if this baby smiles, I'll spoil them. If not, I'm gonna fucking give them a hard time. Like, oh, baby smiled. I'm gonna buy you a Prius. You're quietly playing with your father's brand new electronic calculator. Look, the back of it lifts off very easily. I'm a baby. I need to learn how this works. Your little fingers make effective pliers. You pluck out the electronic components, tasting one or two as you go along. They're definitely not for eating. You know Dad will be pleased that you're fixing his toy.